Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai Bashim Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles, a great millstone. Salutations to you brothers on the highways and byways pushing this truth and sincerity. This is the brother Yawadan from GMS Denver. All right, coming at you with a lesson here on the times that we're moving into. Just want to hit some scriptures and break them down because here it is in America, which is known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures, is coming to its end spiritually and physically. All right, and so is this world, so is this era, this world that we live in today, the world of death that we have all come to know through sin. Okay, this is Revelations 9 and 12. One woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter. All right, so we had World War I, we had World War II, and here we are with the central banks and the wicked elite, the Idumean Edomites, the Amalekian Edomites, known as the Jewish today, the central bankers. All right, names of Rothschild, Rockefeller, and DuPont's, the wicked elites, the ones that rule the world today, whether you can see it or not, they do, and they rule through Satan incarnate. All right. The spiritual devil Satan, that's who deals with the central bankers. Okay, these Idumean Edomites, these Edomites I should say. But what I'm getting at is they funded World War I as a blood sacrifice. They funded World War II as a blood sacrifice. And see here, what I mean by that is they funded both sides. The elites did, the central banks. They funded America, the Axis and the Allies. They funded both sides. They funded funds for military equipment and weapons. You know what I mean? And they basically puppeteered the known world that we see today in this modern day captivity, hell captivity for the Israelites, which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans through the essence. All right, but it's a spiritual thing, man. And if this word is supping with you, regardless of how you may appear on the outside, as you see myself, you are an Israelite through the faith, man. And it's time to return to your heritage and start dealing with these scriptures to the best of your ability, and attaining awareness and striving for your crown of glory through Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. All right, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, all right, is returning to the world here soon, and he will crown his elect, and he will lead his 1/3 into salvation, and give the elect perfection. All right, that perfected body and spirit. No more will the elect be subject unto death because of sin. All right. Sin brought upon us through Adam and Eve. All right, not to jump too much into that with the meat, but Adam and Eve being the one that brought upon death to the world through offering up that fruit to Adam off the tree of life and death, or the tree of knowledge of life and death, and basically brought about the sin of death. And that's what world we live in today. Well, that world is about to become to an end. All right, with a grand finale, so to speak, and what we're moving into is World War III. All right, these central banks are gonna set up Russia and China and the BRICS to go against the IMF and the petrodollar, and NATO and America and the democratic model. All right, that's been set up around the world to go against the so-called communist BRICS and gold-based yuan and gold-based ruble. All right, going against the petro-based dollar. All right, hopefully that wasn't too much through the spirit, but going on, it says Revelations 13 and 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth, who deceives the devil. He is the adversary. He's the one that's lied to the world about pretty much everything that we could come to know in this life. Our only true information and knowledge is given to us through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, who is the Father in heaven and the Master, all right, the Lord, all right, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. All right, they are our information. They are our life through the spirit and essence, and in this world. All right, they've led us out of the captivity and in the state of slumber that we were in before uh, being spiritually awakened. All right, and this message is to any brother or any sister or whatever in the truth, man, or whether they're considering the truth, to return to the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, so that we can strive to perfection for Hamashiach Yahushai, and be prepared as a vessel of sacrifice when World War III comes upon us, which is due to the signs and times we're living in coming soon. All right. But the one that deceives the world is the so-called Caucasians. All right, they are the Edomites, the biblical Edomites, and they are headed by the central bank, so-called Jewish Amalekian in the scriptures. They're Amalek, the tribe of Amalek. All right, and they call themselves the Jews, but they are not. They are false Jews. They are the Jewish. All right, they have stolen our heritage and basically postured themselves up to be the chosen people of God, when they fit none of the prophecies and they fit none of the characteristics or curses that the scriptures speak of. All right, but that's the group that's deceiving the world. They are given the world today. Job 9:24, the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. If not, who and where is he? All right, and that's the spiritual demon Satan. All right, in the spirit, working with these Edomites, these so-called Caucasians, and the color aspect of the truth is the very base, the most base of the base understanding that you can get in the flesh that we're in. All right, and if you get caught up by that, then you lack spirit and essence entirely, and more than likely the truth is not for you. But we speak on the base level understanding to provide milk to the new applicants in the truth, man, through the spirit. All right, the brothers and sisters that are striving unto that 1/3 remnant and awaking through the spirit and power of our heavenly Father and Master Yahweh Yahushai, to be of that remnant, the 1/3 tried through affliction and persecution. All right, moving on, it says, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by the sword and did live. And basically the beast is this democratic system we live in today, in this world of democracy, so-called. All right, funded by the central banks. Again, I know I keep speaking on it, but it's a picture that's painted all by one I don't want to say race, but spirit of people, and that's the Edomites. They are the spiritual devil incarnate in the flesh. All right, and they have postured up a system of the beast. All right, and that's what's spoken of in the scriptures, and there's many different examples of that in society as to why this system is the beast, the American system, but it's been spread across the entire world. All right, and there's many examples of that, like the food and the genocide that the elites have postured on the world through food genocide. I have lack of better words. I speak as a as a fool in Hamashiach, you know what I mean? Spiritual men will understand, in the sense that master's language is kind of hard to get my point across, but what I'm saying is, that these elites, they've poisoned the food. They set up the system around us to where we're eating poison on a day-to-day basis. You work as a wage slave in a pyramidal system where, you will die where you are, and more than likely in debt in your economic status. And, you have no assets or no actual physical wealth, but the illusion of commodities and distractions provided to you so that you'll be docile and committed to the beast, which is the system. All right, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and caused that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And that's the men, and starting with the elder apostles down to the brothers in Great Millstone, all right, and the 1/3 that refused to accept the society as our kingdom. You know, we stand against this. We oppose the system and the world of death and sin, because we are attempting and hoping and striving unto life through Hamashiach Yahushai. All right, and that's through these scriptures, through this ministry. All right, through this truth. All right, starting with the elder apostles down. All right, that's what we strive for, but that's what they're going to move into here in these times coming soon. So it's important that if this information is supping with you, that you return to your law, statutes, and commandments in these scriptures. All right, and do your works, carry your cross. All right, what does that mean? That means you're attempting to separate yourself from this demonic society that is America, if you live in America. But you can be assured that in whatever society you do live in, if you don't live in America, has been founded off a similar model of America, or of the same evil essence. All right, and the spiritual will understand. The fleshly won't. All right, the carnal minded won't, and that's okay, because that alone is prophecy as well. And it says, and he causeth both both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that work, so like that word mark goes into charagma in the Greek, all right, which means an etching of the flesh, which basically goes into a subdermal implant known as the radio frequency identification chip, all right, or RFID chip. And it's about the size of a grain of rice, and they're going to try and put that in the right hands of everybody in the world. All right, the elect won't take the chip, though, as it's written in the scriptures. Anybody that takes that chip is not getting salvation. All right, they're not. So, Lucky, I'll pick back up on this momentarily. Shalom.